Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends, then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Victory, gold on my neck, Mr. T. Victory, zombie gang rapping at NYC. Victory, ice on my neck like I'm Little Weak. We run like the Paracletes. It's on earth, but it's where I be. Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. Zombie gang 3 times on my headstone.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback and a Comes out to the 25-yard line.
My bad, Scrap. Oh, shit. What is that? Damn. Did I kick? Nah, I see. Okay. Fuck, man. Fuck. Killing me, son. Hey, rock.
On first down, Shepard. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Weird.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Oh, Jesus.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Shit. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
Ohio! Ohio!
To throw again, Shepard. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Michael Bannon in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I get nothing. There we go, this place. Block, man. I do like I ain't got a left tackle over there.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Fucking block, dude.
Flex round! Flex round!
Please.
Back to throw. Shepard. Jordan Reed has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Look at these goons of that. Look at these goons of that. This has gotta be.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah, that's definitely a zone, fellas. That's definitely a zone.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just giving up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
You're gonna learn.
Flex round! Flex round!
Looking to throw. Shepard. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Yes, you feel you found something, huh?
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Sunday. Shorty.
He all over motion. I see you, Fabian. Motion coming across the middle, about 15 yards.
Shorty.
You're not worried about that.
82.
Fabian, stay on his edge.
74.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Pretty good corners right here. I know you don't need to take 20 minutes to pick a play. That's the change that right there.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play.
82.
Stay there. It's coming your way.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Wilson snags it left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Shotgun now for Wentz. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's wow. That's the part where you throw the interception.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but Underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
I know what you might be doing, deep passes, man. So
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Orson Wells. That deep pass ain't going to be open this time, bro.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Preston Smith in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On the handoff, it's Geis, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Shepard. So left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Is this your version of what TJ was doing? It ain't working, bro. That's what it is. You call him the same play every time.
On first down, this is Geis. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
If your goal is to bore me the fuck to death, man, it's working. It's not letting me audible my play, man.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard stepping up. He's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Ball up to the 1st and 10.
Hey, bro, you really going to call the same play the whole game?
They'll hand it down to Geis, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! White 90! White 90! Ohio! Ohio!
To throw on second down. Shepard. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Shepard. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Wait, man, no people to block this. Let's get some pressure, fellas.
Shorty.
Yeah.
Lion.
Doesn't matter. Get some pressure.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback.
Come on, man.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Please, bro. Please pick a play. I don't know if you're smoking over there or not, man, but come on, dude. Jesus Christ, man.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
2-second mark.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Now he's forced out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. This is taken at about the 14. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Ohio. Flex round. Under 10. Ohio.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
EA Sports, man, but it's not letting me audible my play. It only let me do 1 audible, man. Fuck it, man. Fuck it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Just call my plays. Fuck audible.
Flex round! Flex round!
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's got some space here. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Shepard, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
This is the sloppiest, ugliest fucking game ever, yeah.
In the first half. We'll come back here right after this. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
They run it here with Thompson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Fuck it, man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Shepard. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he fields it cleanly. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Wentz now on 1st down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Shorty. Down.
Wentz. flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. Throwing now is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain of 38. First down now, but that clock rolling.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Wentz now on first down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And the kick by Elliott is good. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles.
That'll give me a chance to see why this motherfucker keep beating my guys like that. Oh, no. He got 91 speed, dude. Come on, man. All my cornerbacks should be able to stay with this guy. Every last fucking one of them.
Now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll begin the drive with a jive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Oh my Jesus Christ, man. Nigga. Fuck.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run again with a Ajayi. And he's got room. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Okay, we got 4. We got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
Oh my God, this guy. Is that your plan to beat me in? To make me fall asleep in between plays?
They run with Ajayi. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Don't even think about it. Thank you.
The Eagles send out their runner now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Of course he did.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Flex round! Flex round!
On 1st and 10, Shepard toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On 1st down, Shepard off to Geis on the screen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there. Able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Back to throw. Shepard, he's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a give running left is Geis. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st, it's Geis. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Rasul Douglas there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Shepard throwing the out route incomplete. It's Richardson. And he's got this down to the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. This is Geis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I'm not. This all me, man. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing at all. Oh, yeah.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that is much too long. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
They gave him
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
That was 5 yards. I told you to do that.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Every fucking play, dog.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Christ, 82. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. From the gun, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
The Eagles on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Wentz going to throw. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like he said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
No.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
I swear you don't know what the fuck.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 7. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, well, you start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They start on the ground with Geis, and he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down. Shepard, throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
Looking to throw. Shepard, but he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. This is brought in at the 21. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Hey, Forrest, don't go! Here, shift. Lion.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25.
What is that? Is that a glitch in the game?
That one goes for 36 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
fucking bullshit.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now
Double
for 1st
team.
and 10.
I should just stop running, man.
Here's Ajayi. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Man, I don't got fucking play you no more this year, man.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Absolutely dreadful plan.
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
God damn, man. Sorry, God. Put me out my fucking misery, man. Beat me or kick the ball so I can get this ball and go down the field and beat you, man. Thank you. Jesus, dude. Never seen no shit like this before, man.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
40 seconds to call fucking play every time.
They run for it with Ajayi. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off.
You making me hate you, Joe.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Every fucking play you drive down to the 4-second mark.
This is Ajayi. Oh, now he bowls him over. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
This league is full of suckers, man. I swear to God, Joe, this league is full of characters, man. This is unfucking believable, man. The amount of fucking
they'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
In this league, Joe.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run with a J. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Go for it now, chump. Come on, girlfriend. Go for it now. Come on, big balls. Come on, nutso. Go for it now.
So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This for the lead in the final stages. And Elliott puts this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Well, we still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Ohio! 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 Flex round! Flex round! 47 right, 47.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Flex round! Flex round!
I can dig it.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
So disrespectful to the games.
Back to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Let's get off the field.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
Back to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range.
Flex round!
He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. But still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have one last shot.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Shepard. Now a desperation throw. Deep down. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive. And they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Hopkins with the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Please and fucking thank you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. To throw, it's Wentz, eluding the pressure right. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time.